So I thought I'd take the opportunity and do a quail update today. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. That was the previous batch of quails. They're really not quite feathered up enough for my liking because you can see their heads are pretty downy. Having said that, they've certainly got all their body feathers, and they were doing a few too many escapes from the box. So they've been brought out and put on the top shelf. And the old birds, the three real oldies that were up on the top shelf, have now been added to the bottom shelf. And they're getting along famously. I was a bit worried about fights, but there haven't been very many. So the world is a good place in quail land. Very pretty bird, that one. Got the white. It's not quite a tuxedo because its back colours are really the wrong colour. It's quite a light brown, but with that white chest, very pretty bird. So I've just changed their sand in the bottom of the cage. They love it. They go nuts for sand. Look at them. They eat it. Helps digest their food. Sits in their craw. And you can see they love nothing better than a good dust bath. So I try to do these once a week. Probably should do it more often than that, but sand's not real cheap. But yeah, they certainly, the reward I get is just watching them be so happy, you know, it's just great. And of course, everything that comes out of the quail house goes straight into the compost bin. I'm going to wet that down because I've got dry leaves on top. It's as dry as Hades over here, so I'll give that a little bit of a hose just to keep it moist. And that'll contribute back to the plot. Another thing I'll mention for anyone who's thinking about keeping quail, and I know a lot of people are, because I've had the odd person get in touch with me, you really need to be onto that water and food twice a day. So I check that first thing in the morning. Oh, someone's just laid an egg, look at that. First thing in the morning and last thing before, you know, late before it gets dark. It's amazing how much they can poop in the slit of the water opener. I don't know how they do it. It's like they're trained to point their bottoms in. But it really does get quite messy. So yeah, I like to check mine at least twice a day. I'll give you a look inside here. We're supposedly on day 18. You can see I've got, I think at last count there's 10. There's one little guy, he's rolled over. I'll see if I can turn him back over. You just cannot for love nor money get out of that egg. You can see I've helped him. I've cracked it wide open very carefully. So that little bird I was worried about, that's him in the middle of the screen, he birthed quite well. Took him a long time, but he did finally get out of the egg. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 birds. I'm going to put this back down because I don't want them to get cold. It's day 19. I don't think we're going to get any more. I've actually turned that temperature down to 37.0 now, and I'm going to drop it between half and a full degree every day so I can get the birds out of this incubator. I'm going to finish this update here. I'm pretty happy with 11, given that last time I only got 4. I've raised the issue again about should you help a bird out of the egg. Clearly my answer is yes, but it's nowhere near as simple as it seems. So I'm going to do a video about that because there's a lot of tricks to helping a bird out of an egg, and if you do it wrong, you'll kill them. And I'll leave you with, if you're interested in quails or homesteading, hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with what's going on, and hit that little bell icon for notifications. Alright, thanks heaps for watching. See ya!